Good morning and Shavua Tov. In the beginning of this week's Torah portion, God commands Moshe to instruct the Jewish people to bring olive oil for his brother Aaron to kindle the menorah each and every day in the temple. And we know that the tabernacle, the temple, or today our synagogue, is the home that we build for God, reciprocating God building a home for us, which is this entire universe. And just like the first thing God did when he created the world was he said, let there be light. And light is not just the physical light, but the mission statement of the whole world is to bring light into this world. So too, each and every evening, Aaron the high priest would begin by kindling the lights of the menorah. And our rabbis compare, or actually King Solomon, the book of Proverbs, compares the soul of man to a flame. And the Torah and the mitzvot to being the candle and the flame of God. How is the Torah and the mitzvot a flame, a candle? Because just like when you light a candle, you see the physical light right before your eyes, so too every time you do a good deed, every time you do a mitzvah, even if you don't see the physical light, you should know that you just lit a flame. And when you do a good deed, a mitzvah, you could imagine the flame burning before your eyes that you added to the world. Women begin Shabbat with lighting the Shabbat candles, and there's a custom to add a candle for each child that is born into the family. And Rabbi Abraham Twersky said that as a child, he once said to his mommy, "Why are you lighting a candle for me?" And his mom looked at him, he was only 5 years old, and said, "You see, you add light to our home. You add light to our family. And that candle that I light on Friday night for you represents the light that you bring into their home." Someone once said some people bring joy wherever they go, and others whenever they go. Well, some people bring light wherever they go, and unfortunately others bring darkness. And to be a flame of God means that wherever you go, you bring light. Whatever you do is adding light to the world around us. And that's why the commandment begins to bring the pure olive oil. So every day in the temple, we could light the menorah, and that light can spread throughout the whole world. It's a story told about a man on his deathbed, and he had 3 sons. He didn't know which son to leave his business to run. So he decided to set up a test. He called his 3 sons, he gave them an equal amount of money, and he said, "I want you to fill up a room with something that you completely fills up every square inch of the room." So one son went out and bought a lot of earth, a lot of dirt, and filled up a room floor to ceiling, wall to wall with earth. The second one went out and spent the money on a lot of bills, got a lot of bills, and filled up the room with money. And then the third son took a match and kindled a flame and filled up the room with light. And the father said, it's the third son who's the wisest of all the sons. Some of us spend our time filling our rooms, our homes, with material objects and possessions. As I once saw a bumper sticker that said, the man or the person with the most toys at the end of life wins. Life is a game or a race. Who could accumulate more material things? Others just want to fill their bank accounts with money, stocks, bonds, cash. And others say, you know what? My goal is to fill the world and my home and my life and my relationships with love and with light. Have a wonderful day.